Okay, one about the Series 10 slash Bentley, which Bentley has an odd spelling. If you try to spell it, let autocorrect take over, it'll put an E in it. It's without the E, without the second E, I should say. Bent, L-Y. But these Series 10s aren't easy to find anyway. They're not even easy to look up because, you know, the phrase Series 10 triggers a lot of things. This one sat on a wall in a pawnbroker shop years ago. It sat there literally for over 10 years that I was aware of, sort of waiting for me, so to speak. That's why it has that sort of tint to it. It's a little darker than what you can tell on this, and of course I modified it. Korean made. And the first thing you'll notice about these particular ones, they're another series of another brand of guitar, off-brand, that had all kinds of different variations. Not as many as the Hondo did, even if you pair it up with Bentley. These are a little harder to find, this headstock. You do find, and I had one, I think I traded it or gave it to my brother, that had, I've referenced this headstock a lot, the Kramer headstock. Like this Mako, which is a very common thing in the 80s, the slasher guitars. That kind of a sharp hockey stick. But these here, first thing you'll notice about these, I don't know what it's made out of. It is shockingly heavy. Just bizarrely heavy. Hands down, easily the heaviest Stratocaster I've ever picked up. Maybe the heaviest guitar I've ever picked up. It's part of the reason it's on a lower, closer to the floor. None of the rest of these even come close. But it's a very interesting guitar. It's got a very interesting sound to it. The type of wood it has. Even have the original pick. Original pick guard somewhere. I'll show you how stained up it is. Let me see here. Pretty sure that's it. I've got several old ones. Just shows you how, it was just dirty. I know I got an old Hondo one in here too. It shows you what different environments can do to these pick guards. But anyway, you've run into one of these, and I've only seen anywhere about maybe 5 of these. I don't think I've ever seen one this color. I've seen 2 or 3 black ones, and I think I've seen a red one. I think that even counts the Bentleys. But this is another good builder. It sounded okay with the stock pickups, but of course I have to modify everything. And it's nice just kind of swapping these pickups around and just saying how some people tell you the whole wood thing, it doesn't make a difference with tone wood. They kind of act like that's a myth. That's not true at all. I can verify that. I'm not an expert of a whole lot, but I can verify from moving pickups around and this and that. Big difference. These guitars can look the exact same shape and everything and scale, and you swap these pickups around and it's just a world of difference. Completely different. And of course you got other variables too. It's got a very interesting sort of neck too. It's definitely one of my favorite necks. But you run across one of these, another Korean guitar, memorize that headstock. It's kind of like the Hondo thing. Look for those headstocks. Sometimes that's a dead giveaway. But that right there it's worth, if you see one of these, it's definitely worth getting.